Hey my dudes, how's it hanging? It's your boy ZNF1 here. Today I want to discuss with you guys Bitcoin and its origins and why exactly it's a good thing. But before we go and hop into this, let's cue intro. First off, what exactly is Bitcoin? According to Time magazine, if there's one cryptocurrency you should know about, it's Bitcoin. As the first cryptocurrency, Bitcoin has become the most valuable and commonly held amongst thousands of cryptocurrencies that have since been created. Now, these other prime examples of cryptocurrencies would be that of Ethereum, Litecoin, and the famous meme one, Dogecoin. All pretty prevalent in today's modern society, prime examples of a domino effect or a ripple effect that happened because of Bitcoin being created. Now, when exactly was Bitcoin created? Bitcoin was invented by someone or a group that goes by Satoshi Nakamoto in 2009, according to Business Insider. Now, this new cryptocurrency, when it emerged in 2009 after the big, stock market crash of 2008 and the recession, quote unquote, of like 2008, so that, anybody and anyone that wanted it could get it. It was made to be a decentralized form of currency, so that way it wouldn't, just all circumnavigate to one area and be easily controlled by a select group or one individual. Now, what are some negatives to cryptocurrency? The one major one you could argue is that, a hacker could come along and, get all the Bitcoin that you've accumulated. But the encoding that goes on with it, from what I've gathered, it's not really often that the stuff actually happens. So it's pretty safe in actuality compared to, a lot of other things that might happen on the internet. Now, again, it's a form of decentralized currency and holds more value, honestly, than the US dollar in many ways. But it's extremely good simply because of the fact of the matter that anyone and everyone can get it. It's not controlled by government, so they can't really sit there and, regulate it and manipulate it to benefit them and their buddies like they can with the stock market. It's arguably the best reason as to why cryptocurrency and Bitcoin is so good and why the government doesn't really like it. Now, you might be wondering, why was Bitcoin created in the first place? Well, the reason why that is due to the unfairness of the centralized banking system, which created the 2008 economy collapse. They did this so that way there was a completely decentralized form of currency in which the government couldn't sit there and screw up on the global scale that it did. The 2008 global financial crisis was caused by deregulation in the financial industry, which permitted banks to engage in hedge fund trading, which was previously banned. Banks then demanded more mortgages, which created interest-only loans affordable to subprime borrowers. And essentially after that, everything just went pew. And that pissed a lot of people off. It really did. It showed just how fucked up the government was and how corrupt them and the banking system are in a lot of places. Therefore, the group by the name Satoshi Nakamoto created this first cryptocurrency in order to, decentralize currency and make it self-regulated, so that way people wouldn't have to worry about things as much, and it works for the people by the people, which also prevents this, corrupt establishment full of politicians, bankers, etc., from being able to touch and essentially corrupt the shit out of this form of currency to work in their favor, or do sort of things like insider trading like they do with stock markets. And honestly, if you looked at how modern banking system works and the corruption that lies within it, it's really fucked up and it makes a lot of sense. I did a video on that and we'll leave a link to that here at the end of the video. But basically, cryptocurrency was made as a kind of very independent move and saying a big fuck you to the system, you know, and it's like, we don't need you. We're going to make our own cryptocurrency or our own form of currency and, you know, help ourselves because you guys have failed us really, really bad this time. I feel like a lot of us can really stand behind that because Bitcoin's been doing pretty good for the most part, you know, aside from a couple of drops and everything like that due to a hack that happened across cryptocurrency and then, you know, like the whole Russian-Ukraine conflict. So naturally, any form of currency that's global, which Bitcoin is for the most part, it's going to take a significant hit or like it's going to stagger at growing again for a while. And then there's also the addition of the whole, you know, lockdowns and the economy shutdown that happened in 2020 and the recovering from that and the inflation and everything else. But either way though, cryptocurrency is such a good fucking thing, and Bitcoin and, you know, Ethereum, Litecoin, Dogecoin, etc. Those are all pretty cool fucking things in my book, just simply because of how they work and like they're intermingled. You know, it's a really cool thing to think about how it started out and how it works and everything to be sort of self-regulatory. If you guys make it to the end of this video, go ahead and leave the word Ethereum in the comment section down below. Let me know that you guys are part of the 100% club. With that being said though, my dudes, as usual, until next time, please don't forget to, you know, live long, prosper, take care and peace, and keep it 1,000,000% real. I'll see you guys on the flip side.